I'm not gonna be sitting here on my phone. For real? What? That's
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah, I get that.
I'm human. I do it, but I try it as much as I can not to.
Yeah.
Sometimes the message goes unread, and I feel like most people, once it goes, like the whole day passes through, they're just like, yeah, it's too late. I'm not gonna reply. Me, I'm like, fuck that. No matter what it is, I'm gonna reply. Even if it's a picture you send me, if it's something that's insignificant,
Or even if it's,
I'm gonna reply. That's just me.
Okay, but what if, side note,
Is it
what if it's
okay,
something
hold
simple
on,
like a yes or no? Like if somebody's just saying a yes or no, asks a question in the text and then they don't respond.
Maybe
like
they don't know.
Then say I don't know. How hard is IDK? People even abbreviate it now because it's too long to write.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the podcast. How you savages fucking doing? Thank you guys for joining. Appreciate you guys. And today we're right here with Sunshine, and she's super excited, super hyped up. How you doing?
Good, good.
Good.
Good, good.
What's it? So how you been?
Good.
What's new with you?
Nothing.
Nothing's new.
Oh, yeah.
Wait. First, I forgot. I was gonna ask you about the challenge first.
Everybody gonna be surprised.
Okay, so what?
The challenge?
The challenge. How's the challenge been going? The walking 5 miles a week.
Yeah, no, we just did 3 and we changed the challenges. You said say for the podcast.
So you're making your own challenges. You.
Well, I usually do anyways. Figure out something to do for the month. Yes or no? Yes.
Are you asking me, or I don't know? Are you talking to yourself? Because you just answered
you're
the question.
saying
You just
because
answered your own
true.
question.
Go answer.
You're too fucking hyped up today.
So we changed it because
Who's we? Who's we? Go back to that.
Well, I asked everybody in the group how they felt about changing it. People don't know. Because it's like it depends. Sometimes there's different amounts of us, but right now I think there's 9 of us, 9 women in a group in the challenge. So I just put everybody in a group text, different people
that you personally know.
Yeah, that I personally know, and then I'll throw out a challenge and see who's down to do it for the month. Well, a month or 2 weeks, depending on the challenge. But so then we all agreed to do the 5 mile a week, Wednesday to Wednesday, check-in. But with the winds, and then some of the people in the group have little ones that were sick, that were down. And then with my foot, it was just like, the most we got, I think, was 2.5 and 3 miles was what everybody did at the 1 week. I don't think anybody completed the 5 miles. And so then I threw it out there, like, what do you guys feel about doing another challenge? Because of the winds, my foot, and then some of you guys have little ones, like, you know what I mean? That's why I did it, for different reasons. And I go, I'll just throw it out there and see if everybody wants to do it. And then everybody was like, yeah, except for one person. But then she jumped on.
Follow, what is it? Jump on board or get left behind. What about, though, the winds and then the kids being sick? Obviously, yeah, that's understandable, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's hard. But why not the next week try it again for 5?
Well, because my foot's giving me a hard time. Okay. Like, my foot is giving me a hard time. So then that's what I was like, I can't. I'm going to struggle with it.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm going to hurt yourself more than it hurt.
Yeah, I'm in more pain than anything else.
Yeah.
So I just figured, you know what, let's just try to improvise and do something else. So instead we're doing this other challenge. Yeah.
Modifying the challenge to...
Yeah, instead of not doing the challenge, or me just not doing the challenge. Yeah. Instead, so everybody was saying, yeah, I'm down. I said, all right, then I'll put it in the group chat what we're doing.
Yeah.
And then, so far everybody's been, like, there's been, I think, 3 or 4 people that have already done it, knocked it out today.
Yeah. As much as I don't like it, like, because challenge is challenge the way I see it. I'm not the one with the messed up foot. I mean, my ankle is messed up, but it's not to your extent.
Yeah.
And at the same time, I respect the fact that you guys are modifying at the end of the day, because it's easy. Most people just give up and say, no, that's it. Yeah. Or I can't do it because of the wind. I can't do it because of this. But you guys are still like, you know what? We can't do this, but we're going to shoot for something in the middle.
Yeah.
What we think we could do. Maybe on the next month or on the next time we do a walking one or whatever it may be, then we'll do the 5.
Yeah.
So I don't always agree with it, but I respect it. At the same time, it's still progress.
Yeah.
Even if it's slow, it's still something, right? Mm-hmm. Better than sitting on the couch.
Yeah.
I respect it. So other than that, what else is new with you?
We play.
What is that? Talk to the hand? You learn karate or what? What was that?
I got engaged.
You got engaged?
Yes. Side note, I gotta.
Side note. That's a whole
That's a whole podcast. No, it's not. Just that's it. It's short, sweet, simple.
That's it.
I got engaged. That's it. That's all there is to tell.
No, a lot of people are gonna have a lot of questions.
They can put them in the comments.
Put them in the comments.
Put them in the comments.
Put them in the comments. You answer them?
If you put it in a comment, I'll answer.
Any question?
Any question,
or
yeah.
Depends.
No, any question. As long as respectfully any question.
Oh, okay. Well, congratulations.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
And what else? I was going to say me about the challenge. I'm struggling with it. Not struggling, but it's harder than I thought because of my foot. And I had to swallow my pride and suck up my...
Well, your ankles, what gives you a
Yeah,
problem?
I had to swallow my pride and get a ankle brace.
Yeah.
As much as I didn't want to. You know, different people telling me I should. And I was like, fuck it. You were getting one for your knee because your knee's actually hurting too. Not just your foot, your knee's hurting. I want you to go get a brace. And I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I might as well try it. Like, fuck it. So I put it on and I feel like it did help right away.
Yeah.
Like it supported what it's supposed to do.
It felt the relief.
Yeah. And I don't like the idea of it. I don't like the look of it. But at the end of the day, whatever's going to help me get better. I'm to a certain point where I feel like I should get better. And since I'm not, I'm a little bit more desperate, a little bit more. Let's try it.
Well, because it's been so long already. Because when did you do it?
I believe it was August.
Yeah, it's already been long.
So I'm wearing that now, so that's helping, and I'm still getting my walks and my miles. So yeah.
That's good.
Yep.
Well, at least it was a what do you call it? Ego pill to swallow.
Yeah.
But learning.
So we all have to do it sooner or later. Everybody's ego has to get checked sooner or later. Whether you believe it or not, sometimes...
And there's different areas, I think, for us.
You might lose a lot of money, might lose time, might lose relationships, the worst you could lose is time.
Yeah.
Because you ain't going to get that motherfucker back. You know?
Yeah, that's true.
But let them know what we're going to talk about today. We'll let them know why we're talking about what we're talking about.
We're talking about communication. Communication.
What about why?
Because I feel like...
Go ahead, tell them.
Because to me,
Tell me. Tell me or tell them.
I'm telling everybody. Because what I struggle
tell
with...
me, but look at them.
But I don't know...
Look at them and then tell me.
I don't know if that... maybe it's just me. I don't know. But to me, what I think is like communication's a big deal to me.
Everybody does it.
Yeah, you have to do it in life. Yeah. You have to do it.
As antisocial, as in social anxiety as you might have.
Whether you're social or not social.
Whether you like it or you like to be alone. Sooner or later, you got to fucking talk to people.
You still have to socialize, whether it be at work, your personal life, family. Like, it doesn't matter. Your kids, your relationships. You know what I mean? Coworkers, boss. Like, it's straight across the board.
In the fucking store, you go buy something at the cashier.
It's communication. But you'll be surprised how many people don't communicate. Or struggle with communication, or maybe just people don't give a shit. That may be an option too.
Why? So why did we come to this conclusion? Why did we talk about this topic?
Where I struggle is why is it that like people, when you text people and they reply so late? Like if I wanted a late response, I would have sent you a letter in the mail. If I wanted you to take weeks, I would have wrote a letter and put it in the mailbox. But why do people, when you text, whether they read it or not, because some people have Androids, so you can't tell whether they read it or not. And then even with iPhones, people see because they give you like an idea, but it won't show that you read it. It won't show the other person that you read it still. You know what I mean? And then you could ask somebody something, and then it takes days for them to reply. Like, what's the deal with that? Do you do that?
You know I do that.
Do they? But they don't know you do that.
Whoever haven't replied to, they know I do that.
Okay, but why? What's your reason why you do that?
Because I feel like it's better to reply late than not reply at all.
So you do it on purpose?
No. Because what if I'm doing something? What if I'm driving and I check my phone? Or what if I accidentally open a message? Or what if it's a long message, a meaningful conversation where I don't have 10 minutes to sit there and actually put my thought and my time, focus on it.
But you do it all the time.
Okay, but you're letting me talk?
Go.
See? So we're having a conversation where it's like, I want my full attention in this message because it's not just some bullshit I'm typing through. Or what if me and you are talking right now? Say we're at the market talking, or say we're at home talking. Me and you are talking. My phone goes off. I don't know who it is or what it is. So I go look at it. It opens. I put it back down. Because when I'm talking to you, I'm looking at you. I'm not going to be sitting here on my phone. For reals? What? That's crazy.
Yeah, I get that.
I'm human. I do it, but I try as much as I can not to.
Yeah.
Sometimes the message goes unread, and I feel like most people, once it goes like the whole day passes through, they're just like, yeah, it's too late. I'm not gonna reply. Me, I'm like, fuck that. No matter what it is, I'm gonna reply. Even if it's a picture you send me, if it's something that's insignificant,
Or even if it's,
I'm gonna reply. That's just me.
Okay, but what if, side note,
Is it
what if
better?
it's
Okay,
something
hold
simple
on,
like a yes or no? Like if somebody's just saying a yes or no, asks a question in the text and then they don't respond,
Maybe
like,
they don't know.
then say I don't know. How hard is
I don't know.
IDK?
I don't
People
know.
even abbreviate it now because it's too long to write. I'm just saying, side note, you guys.
Maybe they didn't. Like I said, maybe it's one of the situations where you text me something, and I don't know every scenario, right?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I've done it, maybe I haven't, but where you text me something, do these decorations look nice on the house? Yes or no? And I go look at it and I'm like, oh shit, something just happened right now, or I'm talking to
You're
somebody.
like this woman.
No, something happened and I'm like looking and I'm like, I never get to it.
Yeah.
I run into you before I actually message. Or the day flies by and I just don't.
But I think there's a difference between like here and there and then a habit.
Mm-hmm.
Like somebody who does it all the time. That's not a here and there. That's literally you're doing it all the time.
It depends too what the message is.
Like, what do you mean?
Because if you're asking me, do these shoes look nice? Should I buy these shoes? That's kind of irrelevant. It's not an important question.
No, because you text me with stuff like that.
It's not important though.
Yeah. But if I'm not doing nothing.
But it's not important compared to like, hey, I need your help on something. Oh shit. All right. That's a different type of attention.
Yeah. But the way I see it is like the world that we live in now, and that's just the society we live in now. Everybody has their phones in their hand. I don't care who you are. At some point, you have your phone in your hand.
Yeah.
So when people use the excuse like, oh, I was busy or I was caught up. When no, you're not busy 24 hours a day. I'm sorry, but you're not.
You see my story, you weren't that caught up.
Yeah. Like, hello, side note, I'm just saying.
But do you feel like you ever not reply to somebody? Does that ever happen to you by accident?
No, what I've done is I've texted it, like typed it out or whatever, and then I forget to hit send. I've done that a few times. And then I'll forget to hit send, but then I'll end up, I've done that to a couple girls, and then I'm just like, my bad, like I thought I'm looking, wondering why you didn't reply to me, and then I go look, well, I never hit send.
You never got my message.
Yeah, you never got my message, and then so then right away you know what I mean, my bad, and then I hit the response to it, and then they'll tell me, oh, I was wondering why you didn't reply, you know what I mean, I figured you just got busy. Oh, don't worry, I do that all the time too. I'm like, okay.
But some people,
but
I think the problem is you think everybody thinks like you. Not everybody thinks like you.
Yeah.
Some people, if they do that, they just don't send the message because it's too late. It's too late. I'm gonna feel weird about it, or the next day.
That awkward moment.
Whatever it may be, they're like, no, it's too late already.
Yeah.
A lot of people have that mindset or have that idea that it's too late.
Yeah.
So they just don't send shit.
Yeah.
And they, like you said, they want to avoid the awkwardness, where they grow some fucking awkward ball where it's just like weird.
Yeah. Well, I never reply back, and it's already been 2 days, so why reply now?
Mm-hmm. Do you think, like, is it your friends mainly that do it, or people you're talking to do that? You think everybody does that? You think everybody deals with that?
Yeah.
Because it could be your group. It could be your group of friends, right? Or your group of people you're messaging.
Yeah, it might be, but I'm just saying. I don't think it's just my group of people that deal with that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think so. I think it's just society.
Why though?
I don't know. Because it's crazy though, because like people will do it, but the moment that you don't reply to them right away, they don't like it. Mm-hmm. When it's reversed, let me take 3 days or not reply. And then like, well, dang, sunshine, I texted you and you never even replied. Oh, really? Side note, how does it feel?
So you do it on purpose?
No, I'm just saying. I've never done it, but I'm just saying.
It sounded like it was on purpose.
No, I've never done it, but I'm just saying, how you feel? How you doing? No, but I'm just saying, like, if it was reversed, if people were just to stop and think, how do you feel when it's done?
How does it make others feel?
Yeah, how do you feel when it's done to you? So how do you think it makes others feel?
Yeah.
Like take somebody else's, like they're taking the time to text, or maybe, like you said, maybe it's something irrelevant. The question is irrelevant. It's not of importance. Mm-hmm. But like to you, it's not. But maybe to them, they're like, well, obviously they asked your opinion, so your opinion does matter. So like that should count for something. If they're asking you your opinion, well, yeah, your opinion matters. Whatever it may be an irrelevant question, but your opinion matters to them.
Yeah.
If they're asking you, they're taking the time to ask you. They could ask anybody.
Yeah.
But if they're taking the time to ask you, then yeah, your opinion is irrelevant. Irrelevant. Matters.
I think too. Like we're all human. It's gonna happen here and there, but like you can kind of tell the people who do it and the people who don't.
Yeah.
So you can't get sensitive, or you can't get emotional, or you can't get mad,
or feel some type of way.
Basically, that's what that means.
Yeah.
If somebody does it once in a while.
Oh yeah, no, but we're not talking about once in a while.
I'm just saying it.
Yeah.
I'm just saying it.
Yeah. We're talking about people who just do it all the time.
Because some people take it the wrong way, and if you don't reply one time, it's like you could help somebody out a bunch of times. You could tell them yes all the fucking time, and the one time you say no, it's like you're the fucking evil person.
Yeah.
It's like you're the monster. Like what the fuck? You're always there when I need you. This one time I need you, you weren't there. Like you just said it. I've been there for you every fucking time. Yeah. One time you're crucifying me.
Yeah.
What the fuck type of shit is that?
Yeah.
But do you ever think that they're going through something?
Yeah, yeah, that may be true. That may be true.
And does it make you worry more?
Yeah, but because then I'll be like, you good? You okay? You know what I mean? I've done that with Auntie. You know, if I don't hear from her or Daniel Ray, I'm like, you good? Everything okay, mijo? You know what I mean? I haven't heard back from you. I just want to make sure you're good. Like, just text back you're good. And then if you're going through something or need space, you don't feel like talking to somebody, like, that's cool. But just like let me know so I know like you just want to be left alone.
But at the same time, I think I remember one time you saying that you were in a dark spot where you didn't message nobody and you're just on yourself. You didn't message anybody anything.
Yeah.
So everybody has it. Like not everybody has it, but a lot of people have had those feelings,
those moments,
or that time when you want to be alone.
Yeah.
So you got to understand on the flip side where it's like I don't even want to tell you, I don't want to talk to you.
Yeah, when you're going through something that's different than a regular everyday basis. We're not going through something every day of our lives.
Some people are though.
Then they need to reevaluate their lives. That's a whole nother podcast.
No, they do. But I don't want to be like defending all of everybody, but some people do go through shit every day.
Yeah.
You know, it's hard to believe because maybe if we don't, or you don't see it, you don't know what goes on in people's heads or their minds or what they're dealing with, their stress. But what are some ways that you feel like, I guess, to help you as a person reaching out? What are some things you could do?
Well, usually I just text. Text is just so much easier nowadays. But then, like, say if you're texting,
you're not getting a reply.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Saying texting doesn't work, or you're not hearing nothing, then you try calling. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I don't know. Then you could try calling and see how that goes. But to me, after you've called and you've texted, like, what other method is there?
Mm-hmm.
You know, show up a weirdo showing at somebody's house.
Lupa's done that to me.
I don't think nobody's ever done that to me.
He's a fucking weirdo.
That's true. Side note.
Main note. I remember. Yeah, I remember the first. I think he's not the only person that's done that. Because back then when I was, I guess, going through more mental, what is it?
Struggles.
Health, mental struggles, mental, mental problems. I would do that worse, way worse than you think I do it now, or people think I do it now. Like I would literally fall off the face of the fucking earth.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And I remember. Yeah, I did that a couple times, and he actually showed up. He showed up to the house. He said he called it a wellness check. He said, this motherfucker has not hit me up. He hasn't been to work. He hasn't done anything, knocking on the fucking window. Who the fuck is this guy? Yeah.
Yeah.
He's done it multiple times back in the days. Not so much no more because I don't do it anymore. But so I don't know. But at the same time, you said it's a weirdo. But I mean, we had that friendship where I didn't look at him as a weirdo. Yeah. Like for that. Yeah. For other reasons, I see him as a weirdo.
Yeah, yeah, but you guys are good friends. No, so like, what if it's a coworker? Like, there's different situations.
It depends how close you are with the person.
Yeah, of course. If it's like a good friend, then that's not a weirdo.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Somebody where you consider family or something, that's different. But like your average person, you know what I mean? What are they gonna do after that? Just show up at somebody's house? Like, no.
Yeah.
After that, it's just like no response is a response. Mm-hmm. If they're not responding, then you sometimes may have to reevaluate. And just be like, all right.
Until when? Until they hit you back up? Until they get back at you? Or do you go a week later, a month later?
You should leave it alone. Sometimes you just got to leave stuff alone and just wait till they hit you back up. I guess. And if you never hear from them, you never hear from them. Mm-hmm. Then that's said it is in itself. Right?
What do you mean?
Like, say you never hear back from the other person, or the other person never reaches out any type of other way, then that is what it is.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Then that's just leave it alone. It is what it is. Like sometimes you just gotta learn to accept things for what they are.
Yeah.
And just leave it alone.
Yeah, because I've said that before in the past. I've said, you've asked me like, hey, have you talked to so and so? Like, no. Like, why? Last time I did, I called them or I text them. They never got back to me. Like, they know where I live. They know my number. They know where I work. If they really wanted to, they know how to get in contact with me.
Yeah.
If not, I'm not gonna go beg a person to be my friend.
Yeah.
Beg a family member to hang around me.
Yeah. Well, I think that's anybody. You know what I mean?
No, you'd be surprised. Some people don't know how to fucking take no.
Yeah.
They're fucking ding, 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 ding.
Huh?
Ding,
We're
ding,
supposed
ding.
to do that.
Huh? Well, you slacking. You slacking, homegirl. Do it. Go ahead. You can try it.
Ding, 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 ding.
No, you need the same energy. You need the
ding,
same energy
ding,
you had in the
ding,
beginning.
Ding, 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 ding.
You need the same energy you had in the beginning.
Huh.
But some people don't get the message. So what would you say to people who, what to avoid?
What do you mean? What to avoid?
Yeah, if they're not reaching out to you, what do you avoid doing so you don't make the situation worse? Like I said, I feel like bombarding somebody with text messages or phone calls.
Oh, that just makes it worse.
Right?
Yeah.
That's one thing you want to avoid.
Yeah.
But most people don't think like that.
No. I think that makes it worse.
85, 90% of the people, they're in their own fucking head. It's like, are they okay? What's going on?
Yeah.
And then it goes to, what did I do? And then it goes back to, are they okay? What I haven't seen them, haven't heard from them. What did I do?
Yeah.
And then it's just their mind just fucking with them.
And a lot of times it may not be something you did. It's
exactly.
Just, it is what it is.
What it makes it worse is them just not giving them space. Because they need space. Sometimes
now you are doing something.
Sometimes you need space from everybody for no fucking reason.
Mm-hmm.
You know? And you're battling your own demons.
Yeah.
And when someone's just trying to get into your space, the more they're trying to get into your space, the further you're gonna. That's me. The more you're trying to get into my space, when I'm want my space, the more I'm fucking pushing you away.
Yeah.
You're digging your own fucking grave.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and it's just annoying. It just ends up becoming annoying.
And it's immature.
Yeah, because then you could be like texting somebody, calling somebody. Well, the next thing you know, you're not answering the texts, you're not answering the calls. Well, next thing you know, now you got private messages on your social media.
That's too much.
And it's like, what the hell? Have
you had that?
What the hell is going on? I'm like,
have you had that?
Yeah.
You had people like,
yeah.
Oh, wait, you said private messages. I
Yeah.
thought you meant like somebody making a fake account.
No, private messages where they send you a private message to try to get a hold of you, to try to talk to you.
I think
on your like Instagram, your Facebook, or TikTok, whatever it is.
That's okay, as long as it's within time, not all at one time. Like if it's like a week later, maybe you try a different way. You call them,
yeah,
or you send them a Facebook or whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah,
young kids do nowadays, TikTok. But you send them a message, but not all at once. Like you give them time. You give them the space, because maybe they just need some fucking space.
Yeah.
Or you can send them a message like, hey, I hope everything's okay. I just want to make sure you're alive. Text me you're alive so I know you're alive. Most people are going to be like, boom, alive.
Yeah.
Just so, okay, I got peace of mind. I know you're alive. When you
like
ever you come around, whenever you deal with whatever you got dealing with, then I'm here for you.
Yeah, yeah.
But most people,
But I think a lot of people struggle with that. Like
do.
accepting that part.
Yeah.
Being on the other end, accepting that. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people want, like, hello, talk to me now. Hello?
They want attention.
Talk to me now. Give me an answer, reply. Ding, ding, ding,
How can I help
ding.
you? How can I help you? You can't fucking help me. I got to do it myself.
Yeah, yeah.
Sit on the sidelines. The best thing you could do, like in a boxing match, be my fucking, not even my coach on the side, just be on the side, ready when I'm ready. When I'm in the battle, I'm in the battle.
Yeah.
But in between rounds, you can be my coach on the side of the ring when I go to the side of the fucking ring.
Yeah.
Then you could talk to me and tell me shit.
Yeah.
But when I'm boxing in the fucking match, let me fucking battle these demons.
Yeah.
And most people don't know how to do that shit.
Yeah.
When do you decide to move on?
I think when you just haven't, it's already been a while.
How
you
long?
haven't, I think everybody's time is different. Everybody's time is different. After you haven't, you know what I mean? Like you just have to accept the things for what they are and just be like, okay, that is what it is.
Yeah.
You?
When you've already reached out multiple times?
Yeah.
Like if it's one time I reach out and no, then I might reach out a couple times. But if it's 3, 4, 5, depending who it is, maybe 5 be the max. For 5 times, if I'm reaching out to you within a matter of weeks, month or two, and you're not replying, then then I'm just not gonna try anymore. Depends who it is, right?
Yeah.
Y'all probably just won't try. I'll be like, you know what? For whatever reason, they don't want me around them, and I gotta accept that. Like,
Or they would just want to be left alone.
I know my own value, and I'm a type of person where I try to add to people's life.
Yeah.
I try to type of add value, and not drain them.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
if you don't see value in that, and you feel like I'm a bad person to be around, or whatever we're doing is not mixing, peace. Because at the same time, you don't know what they're doing and what they're into, and they might drag you into fucking down.
Yeah.
Because misery loves company.
Yeah.
So you keep trying to be around them, you might be around them going fucking down.
Yeah.
You're trying to go up and they're trying to go down. That's why you guys ain't fucking communicating.
Yeah. No, I've had that happen where I've reached out to somebody a few times like that, and then I never got no, and then finally I just had to be like, all right, you know what I mean? Like, obviously it's not me personally, it's obviously something they're going through something, so they'll hit me back up. You know what I mean? When they feel like talking. And yeah, they did, but it's like, you know what I mean? And even when it's family, you know, it's happened. So even when it's family, it's happened. You know, where you talk to somebody all the time and then all of a sudden you don't talk to somebody for a minute and it's like, what the hell? But it's because sometimes you just gotta, it's not me personally, it's because sometimes they're, like you said, they're battling their own demons, whatever they're going through. And you gotta let people have that space.
But like earlier, how you were talking about, you said you got super annoyed, you were frustrated, like.
No, to me, I'm talking about like regular questions, regular conversations, like.
But how do you know?
It's not that hard.
But for you, it's not.
Yeah.
You're not thinking outside the box. You're not putting yourself in their perspective, what they're going through.
No, but if that person's just texting, all of a sudden they just can't. A life like this.
Life can't hit you like that. It can't. You should know firsthand
I'm saying it can, but we're talking about situations where that's not the case.
You don't know the situation. We're talking about not getting a message. That's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
We don't know why.
Yeah.
It could be because they don't want to talk to you. It could be because their battery died. It could be because they're fucking seen it and they just didn't get to it. You're just not that fucking important. It could be that.
Yeah, that is, and most of the time that is what it is. And so then one has to step back and accept that part.
That's the part that you struggle with.
That like, all right, that it's not important right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm saying some people do struggle with that.
I'm saying you
not
though.
Just me.
I feel like you.
Yeah. I just feel like we're not so busy in this life to not reply back simply.
I feel like you see it as like, I thought we're fucking tight. Apparently I thought we're cooler than we actually are.
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't do that to you.
Yeah.
But apparently you're doing that to me, so that just shows
like,
it.
I'm not like that, so I don't like when it's done.
Yeah.
Because I'm not like that.
Because I would never do that to you, but I don't understand how you're doing that to me.
Yeah.
And basically, not everybody thinks the same way you do. Not everybody's lived the same life you've lived.
Yeah.
Had the same challenges, experienced the same things you have.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. That's true.
You got off your chest?
Yeah.
So whoever didn't text her back, or if you haven't texted her back, or even just because, for the fuck of it.
Don't text me back.
Damn.
It's already past time.
Okay. What about that?
Playing.
No. What about that? Because you say like 2 days later, 3 days later. So you think it's better to just not text back? Because I do that.
No, because I've done that. I've waited 2-3 days. Like I said, when I've typed it and they didn't hit send, then I'm like, shit. Like I felt but that's me. I think differently. So to me, like I feel bad. Like, oh shit, I thought I replied to her, and I didn't. Okay, like she's gonna think I ignored her when that's not my intention. So then, yeah, my thing is to like, well, I don't want her to feel like I was ignoring her.
Yeah.
When that, like, I'm not trying to do that. Make somebody feel bad. So then but that's me. I think differently. So then, yeah, I'll send a message. My bad. And it could be 3 days later, a week later. Yeah. And I will send a message being like, my bad.
I've done that, but then I'm talking about the times where it's not that I didn't forget to hit send. It's literally that I have the message unread because I want to put my focus on whatever it is.
Yeah.
And like you said, I could sit there and do it, whereas it isn't that important. But it's kind of like, and in a way, it's like weird because it's like sometimes the conversations I have with certain people is more like long messages or serious messages where it's kind of like a fucking pen pal in a way.
Yeah.
Where it's like, you don't got to get to me right away because whatever we're talking about, it's not a fucking, hey, do you want something to eat from here?
Yeah.
Hey, what are you doing after work? It's more of a, you're putting yourself into the message. You're putting like I guess it's more emotional than that.
Yeah. Well, it's a whole conversation.
Yeah.
In a text.
So it's to me, I see it like I said, depending on me personally, my phone, it's like a pen pal in a way.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I know there's some people out there where I won't message them in 2 days, and then I'll message them to the same message 3 days later. I won't hear nothing back from them for 4 days.
Yeah.
And then they'll reply to that message. And it's like, we're having a long ass conversation, but everything's matching up.
Yeah.
And like you said, some people I feel like they just want it now.
Yeah.
Now. But that's just how I guess I am with certain people.
Yeah.
And certain people are, right? But yeah. Feel better?
Yeah.
So you guys go text her if you have her number. If you have her Instagram, go text her. Go text. If you see her in person, give her a hug. She needs a hug. Wrong hand. Oh. Yeah, go text her. Give her a call. See how she's doing. Go check on her. Go. That means yes. When people do that, that means exactly the opposite, guys. But yeah. So thank you guys for rocking with us. We really appreciate it. We hope you guys are still doing the challenge. Hope you guys are sticking to your New Year's resolution. I know I've been strict on my diet, pretty strict. I would say 90% strict. And it's been going good. I've been feeling better.
That's good.
I haven't really lost no weight. But
yeah, you said 5 pounds. Well, 5 pounds is 5, but you could have gained 5 pounds or stay stuck.
I am. But I'm waiting for some big changes. But I'm trusting the process. It's just not gonna happen overnight.
Yeah.
And if you guys want, you guys start now. This is the perfect time to start right now. And if you guys, I was gonna say, if you guys can help out the people over there with the fires, that's fucking crazy.
Or check on them if you got family.
Yeah.
Check on them. Or there's a lot of even people with power outages. Like check on your people, make sure they have power outages, even that are away from the fires. It was because all these crazy winds, too. So.
Yeah, right here where we live in Kentucky is a bunch of winds. Yeah. Then what is it like? Lend your neighbor a hand. You never know. You know what I mean? They don't have groceries. Power's out. Fucking take them something to eat. Like I said, check on them. Yeah, it's fucking crazy out there. And those fires are fucking crazy. You see that shit? What do you think about that?
Yeah, that's just crazy. The people losing their houses, everything that they've built. Like, that's just crazy.
They were saying, too, a lot of those houses are so old, they're, like, inherited, too.
And, like, when I was watching the news, there was this, remember I was telling you, like, this, he was, like, maybe, like, positive age, maybe in his 70s, 80s. And he was saying that he lost his home, he lost everything in there. And you figure at that age, how you start over. From years to build that, all the work, you know, all the time you put in to work to be to where you're at and retire and be where you're at. How do you start over at that age? You know what I mean? Like, will he ever have what he had when it burned down? Probably not.
No.
Probably not. You know what I mean? Who knows what will happen to all those people? And then those cars and everything, like, crazy.
You know, one thing I was thinking too is how it just put into perspective as well how important it is to be physically fit. Because you see the motherfuckers running everywhere. If you're out of shape, you're a fat ass, you're obese, you're morbidly obese, you can't run down the block. That shit happened.
They were showing
that fires are happening in the city. So don't think you got to be in the mountains for that shit to happen. Those people, they had to get the fuck out their fucking cars or fancy ass Teslas.
Yeah.
And they ain't no wheelchair handicap accessible.
No, and they were showing like how to pick up somebody laying down. Like somebody like your partner or whatever.
Yeah.
Like if they're laying down, how an average person can go. And a lady, I seen a video where a lady was doing it with her husband, and she didn't think she was gonna be able to do it. She, you know what I mean? It was struggle, but she did it. And she's like, I got him out. Like I would have got him out. Like dang. But they showed like an easier way, like an emergency situation, how to get wrap somebody around you, basically. Wrap yourself around them or you around them. And then that's how you get them out. There was a technique about it, but I was like, dang, that's crazy. Like how that could save somebody's life.
Well, not just that. It's crazy how many people think they can carry somebody out, but they really fucking can't. Like in the situation, they can't do it.
I wouldn't be able to.
And you know, as
I wouldn't even be able to drag nobody out.
Yeah. You'd be able to walk out.
Huh?
You'd be able to walk out? You say peace?
No, I'll be able to walk out, but I'm not want to, the thing is you don't want to leave. If you see somebody there, you don't want to leave, so you're trying to figure out how to get that person out with you.
Yeah.
Because you're not trying to leave that person in there.
So that just made me think how much I need to get back, for me, I need to get back into my cardio, and it helped me realize too, taking the brace, if it helps me get back to getting on my feet longer, faster, like, in a sense that I could you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Walk more miles, start running further, then fuck it, I got to do it. Because what if that some situation, what is it? What they call it? They said it looked apocalyptic. Some situation like that happened. I don't want to be the person that I can't fucking get on my car. I'm out of breath.
Yeah.
I can't breathe. I can't pick this up. I can't pick up the dog and you know what I mean, help you out or something. Like I want to be somebody where it's like, all right, I'm gonna grab whatever I can. I'm gonna, you know what I mean, put everything on my back and let's fucking go.
Yeah.
Or I'm gonna get a big ass trash can full of water like they did, and I'm gonna try my best to make sure the shit doesn't burn down.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, because if you're not physically fit, and it's one of those things, you don't think it could fucking happen to you. You don't think it'll be a car accident you got to drag a fucking body out of. That can happen to anybody.
Yeah.
You know, you don't know. So that's why it's important to be physically fit as you can be, no matter what age you are, no matter what size you are. It's never too late to start, and getting off your ass, and even if it's just walking, is better than sitting your ass on the couch all day.
Yeah.
You know. But yeah, I hope all those people hope they fucking hope the best for them.
Yeah. Yeah. Lots of prayers to all those people.
Yeah.
And not only just losing their homes, but some of them lost loved ones.
Yeah, respect all those firefighters from different states.
Those families, yeah, they're fighting.
Different states, different cities, going over there to sacrifice their life and put everything online to help them.
Yeah.
What's crazy is I heard that the mayor did a budget cut on the fire department in LA not too long ago. I also heard that he's out of the country. So motherfuckers in LA need to think about who they vote for and shit.
Right?
That's crazy. But yeah, that's got a little off track there, but you know.
Side note. It was a side note.
Bring it back around, communication. Hope you guys work on your communication. We all could use work with it. It's never going to be perfect. We're always going to learn new things. We're always going to learn stuff about ourselves. And like we said, hope you guys staying after. Hope you guys are making this year your year. You know what I mean? Becoming a fucking savage. And peace, y'all.